Hello. For parts of northwestern Europe, the last few days have brought something of a mini heatwave. It's looking like it's going to be all change in the days ahead. However, the area of high pressure that locked the heat in place now breaking down, opening up to these fronts coming in on our satellite picture already from the Atlantic. Still some decent sunshine across northern Europe on Wednesday. For central and southern areas, though, some really potent thunderstorms, and some of those could result in some flash flooding, some heavy downpours. Again, for Turkey, we've seen problems with flooding here through the weekend. Greece, perhaps missing out on the worst of the showers, but downpours across the Balkans. For Italy, some very heavy rain there for Sardinia, also for the south of France. Showers stretching across the Balearics, affecting the Spanish costas. A weather front pushing into the UK will bring more general cloud and some rain to the northwest. Doing best for the sunshine and warmth, Scandinavia and northern Germany on Wednesday. By Thursday, though, it's all over here. Weather front pushes into Norway and will bring rain into Germany and take those temperatures down in Frankfurt. Warsaw still hangs on to a pocket of warmth, but really the story across Europe, as you can see, is one of declining temperatures and some increasingly unsettled weather. Looking at some decent sunshine, though, for both Madrid and Rome in the coming days, but rain in the outlook for Paris. Elsewhere, improving again once that rain is through for Berlin. For Moscow, some sunny spells. Hello, off to North America we go for this look at the world weather. And I think things are going to start to look increasingly lively across the northern plains and the Midwest in the next 24 hours. This area of low pressure is going to pack a punch as it pushes its way towards the west of the Great Lakes with some hefty thunderstorms. Further east, some showers possible on Tuesday along the coast of the Carolinas. Also a low pushing into the Pacific Northwest. But for the continent as a whole, it's actually a good deal of fine weather on the way. In terms of the temperatures, if anything, coming up a little in the east in the next few days, cooling off a little in the Pacific Northwest as that area of low pressure approaches in the next 24 hours. Still talking about the mid-70s, though, across Western Canada on Tuesday. A lot of snow melt in this region, running down into rivers across northern Washington and western Montana, bringing the risk of flooding. For the likes of Las Vegas and Phoenix, though, we're topping the 100-degree Fahrenheit mark for the next couple of days. You can see, though, the rain there pushing into Seattle and then some cooler prospects for Thursday. In the east, typically the high 60s for New York on Tuesday. If anything, probably nudge above 70 degrees through the middle part of the week. Temperatures in the high 70s, low 80s across Florida. And the outlook for the coming days for the eastern side of the US is generally for a good deal of sunshine. I think we will see a little rain out of that low getting into Montreal on Thursday. Chance of some showers in Miami. Hello, it's off to South America we go for our focus on this look at the world weather. And we start with our satellite picture showing a weather front pushing into the far south of the continent. That's been bringing some heavy rain into southern Chile. Further north, we've seen some pretty explosive showers recently across northern Argentina, and there's more in the forecast for Tuesday. Still some much drier weather on offer across southern Brazil and some significant warmth for the time of year too. Heading further north across Venezuela and Colombia, some pretty plentiful showers on Tuesday, draping really all the way along the north coast. I think Recife, though, just about missing out on the rain. Sunshine for Salvador and Carveles. For Rio de Janeiro, just the chance, though, of some rain at times. Perhaps some of the worst of the showers across northern Argentina, dodging Buenos Aires, but heavy rain never too far away. For Bogota, the outlook is a wet one in the coming days. Buenos Aires will get some rain as well, certainly through the latter half of the week. Across Central America, some heavier showers for central Mexico, but also unseasonably wet across Cuba, Haiti and Jamaica and the Bahamas. In the coming days, some really intense storms of rain possible here, maybe again with the risk of some localised flooding. And here's a quick glimpse at the outlook. Showers for Havana really throughout the next 5 days. Some sunshine for Kingston, but showers not too far away. Hello there. Our latest Asian satellite picture shows very nicely a band of cloud extending from Japan into southern China. This is known as the Mei front, and it moves north to south throughout this season. It's sinking its way south in the next couple of days. For Japan, that will eventually mean some drier weather, but some quite cold air tucking in behind the front on Wednesday. We could even see a patchy frost first thing across Hokkaido, certainly 14 degrees in Tokyo on the low side for this time of year. Some sunny spells, I think, for Seoul, some fair weather for Shanghai, but some heavy downpours on the tail end of that weather front, affecting the likes of Taiwan, southern China and Hong Kong. Plenty of showers still in the forecast for Thailand and Singapore too. And here's our outlook for the coming days. Looking pretty fair there for Seoul, but Bangkok never too far away from the odd heavy downpour. Let's head further south now towards Australia. Pretty quiet weather picture here for the coming days. A front will just push some cloud into Adelaide and Melbourne on Wednesday. Some rain for Hobart, but in the east, temperatures still above average for the time of year. And also for New Zealand, 19, 20 degrees there in Wellington and Auckland is about 3 or 4 degrees above average for this time of year. There should also be a lot of sunshine through the middle part of the week, but the picture will become more mobile as the week goes on, as fronts start to swing their way in. And you can see that reflected there in the outlook for Wellington. That's the way the world shapes up for you for now. Hello. Southernmost and northeastern India both face the prospect of some pretty intense showers in the next couple of days. We've seen some pretty heavy rain across Kerala just recently, some fairly frequent showers for Sri Lanka. Not much change in this picture to come, but also across the northeast of India, more downpours, which will also affect Bangladesh and likely to have the knock-on effects of some flooding here. Meanwhile, across central India into the northwest and for Pakistan, it will be a tale, I think, of building temperatures in the coming days. 43 already, though, there for Nagpur on Wednesday. If anything, the heat likely to push further north up towards the likes of Afghanistan in the coming days. You can see there 30 degrees in Tashkent, for Kabul 27. An isolated risk of some thunderstorms, pretty few and far between, but they will be quite heavy where they do break out. Some of those also possible across northernmost India. Here, though, as you see, as we move further south, is the indicator of where the heavier rain will be. Some showers possible for the Maldives, certainly across the southwest of India and through into the far northeast. Our outlook for the coming days sees Dhaka with a continued risk of some showers even as far ahead as Monday. Mumbai stays stubbornly dry along with Islamabad. Colombo, though, in line again for some fairly frequent downpours. Sunshine for Delhi and Chennai in the next few days. Some rain cooling things off in Tashkent. Hello, our focus turns to Africa and the Middle East for this look at the world weather. And we start with a satellite picture showing quite a bit of cloud courtesy of an area of low pressure running into the north of the Middle East. We'll take a look what that's doing in just a moment. Quite a mushroom of cloud too spilling across Central Africa. The first sign perhaps of some easterly waves rolling off the Ethiopian highlands as we approach the time of year where they eventually spill out into the Atlantic and develop into hurricanes. At the moment, though, we're just producing some heavier rain around the Gulf of Guinea. Still some heavy seasonal rain to come for Kenya and Tanzania. Fine for South Africa on Wednesday, but a weather front coming in from the west will bring a little bit of light rain, I think, into Cape Town on Friday. Not really mustering up anything more, though, than some cloud as that front works its way into Joburg. Unbroken sunshine for Khartoum, often quite cloudy for Casablanca, some of that spilling down from further north in Europe. Some heavy showers in the outlook for Kinshasa. Across towards the Middle East, where we saw that area of cloud, the tail end of that weather system is going to bring some quite potent showers, I think, to Iraq and Iran on Wednesday, perhaps some into northern Saudi Arabia as well. The amounts of rain themselves may not be that significant, but the squally winds coming along with those showers are likely to be kicking up quite a lot of dust and sand and giving us some visibility problems for a time. So here's the outlook. Some showers for Riyadh possible and Kuwait on Wednesday. Elsewhere, though, still a lot of sunshine to come.